Hey guys, welcome back to my videos. I'm your host, Masses32210. Today, I have the cheapest tractor I found in my area. $900. After years and years of searching, I finally found something that's actually decent and worth $900. But I'll flip you around, and right behind me, you can kind of get a glimpse from my fat head. Behind me is one awesome tractor. Let's get you back here. Let's let you check it out, and I'll show you the good and bad points, why it's actually worth $900, if not more. Right here, guys. Trying to see if I can get my camera to focus in frame. I'm using my Canon today. Right here is a Kioti lk3054. The complete tractor. I talked to the guy like 5 years ago. He wanted over $4,000 or $5,000 for this machine, and I knew it was going to do nothing but just sit there. And unfortunately, that's the good and bad points of a machine just sitting there. Multiple people have had it. He had it. Another gentleman before him had it. I'm not sure how many other owners before that. Now, before I hear the comments, oh, that thing is doing such a gangster lean. Of course, I already knew what I was buying. A $900 machine. Obviously, I could tell the tire's gone. And then, like I told the guy, I told him up front, $900, I'm fine with it. That is a great deal. Tires all the way around. It needs tires, and I already knew that, and I already have deals set up. I already have some parts. You can kind of see down here in my bin, that's 3 different hydraulic hoses, because this thing does come with a loader. Again, I know what I bought, and let me explain. Hey, while we're going through this, for $900, let me get a thumbs up. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button. It's time to get this channel roaring. I want to get this channel in better placement and algorithm for YouTube. It costs a lot of money to do these videos. Let me get these videos rolling. Now let's get back to this thing. $900. We have a complete loader attachment. It's the lk3054, the Kioti. It came with I'm sorry, I was about to call it a brush cutter. It's actually a finish mower. It's a spider finish mower. I have to pull the tags. I want to order a couple of parts. Just as well, I'm going through the whole machine. Cuts fine. It has 2 blades attached. He told me it needs a spindle. Something about the nut, so he has a blade missing off of it. It's not the way I do stuff. I know the equivalent to this is going to be, what is that? It's the yellowish machine. The name's not coming on hand. Club Cadet, for basically one of these, like I seen, it was like $128 for a full rebuild kit for the whole deck. So I'm going to assume it's going to be right around in that same price range. Has a 3-cylinder Perkins diesel. I forgot the exact cubic inch. Jam up. Cannot, like I love this motor. You barely, probably I would say it's got to be at least in this high 70s, early 80s right now. I bet you without glowing, I could pop this engine off just with a barely turn of a key. For overall, for the machine, for $900, I got a full machine with a loader, with the finish mower attachment. It's, let me see, I don't know if I can get y'all to focus in. I'm still trying to get reused to using this camera. But right there, those are pallet fork attachments. I went yesterday and picked them up. The guy who had it before him was a welder. You can kind of see this box tubing. It's like 3x3 box tubing, and these big old plates have been cut and welded. It's actually made to hook right onto these hooks, and it gives you the pallet fork attachment. So for $900 for basically a running driving machine, I got my money's worth. The best part, I was looking at it, and I don't want to misquote, 969 hours. Problem is, I still need to run the serial number to find out the exact year of this machine. I didn't know nothing about Coyotes. That's why I didn't buy it 4 or 5 years ago. Plus, he wanted $4,000 or $5,000. Come to find out, these Kiotis are made by a company called Dangsung in South Korea, and they're actually a jam-up machine. So overall, I can't really be mad with what I got. For $900 for a full machine, I'm totally excited because there's still a lot more dirt work I want to do around this property. As y'all know, or some of y'all have kept up with my channel, way down there at the intersection, I own the road from there all the way to the end of my property. The major part is from my mailbox to the intersection. I got a lot of stuff going on with the road. Constantly gets deteriorated, so that's the whole reason why I bought the machine. Plus, who can't use a tractor out here? So for the most part, for $900, a running full machine. That's the best part. Now let's go to the bad part. All 4 tires need to be replaced. I already know that. I've already got fronts. I got them on a deal. I'll walk you over there and show you. Well, let's see what else. The bad part, I'm going to have to replace all 4 tires. Got them. As I stated earlier, the finish mower that came with it, something's wrong with one of the spindles, so I've decided to go ahead and I'll just order the parts. We'll do a full rebuild. It shouldn't cost that much. Loader. As you see, the bucket is in the down position. I've been messing with it. I picked the machine got dropped off to me on Friday. I ran to my buddy's shop. They made this hydraulic line. This is a 16-inch line, and the one I'm touching right here is a 5-foot line. I went ahead and had that made for the loader arm. And with this machine, we're following the May pops. And if you're going to ask yourself, what is a May pop? This line may pop. This one might pop in an hour. This one might pop later on. Just as well as I've had them 2 replaced. Saturday I had to chase another company that would be open on the weekends to make me that line. I did order all the lines on this loader. We got a 4-foot and a 5-foot on this side to swap out. We got a 4-footer on that side, another 16-inch one, and then I'm gonna have another 16-inch spare. They just because I've already ordered them. Came with a decent battery. I'm not sure if it's technically undersized. I'm not sure what's supposed to be in this machine, but it's there. It's holding a charge. Let me take you in here. Here's a good and a bad point. And I'm thinking about, we're gonna swap this. This is a 1/0 cable. I like it, but I don't. It's extremely long. I don't like how he ran it. If you notice in there too, there's a brand new starter, and the reason why this thing was delayed a week getting to me, he went to take the other wire was smaller and it burnt. He went to take off the starter lug, and all of a sudden the whole starter broke. So he had to pay for the starter out of pocket. So at least I got one new part there. This thing is a 4-wheel drive tractor. And of course, going through one person to the next, supposedly some guy had it, it didn't work, then all of a sudden somebody put some time into this. The 4-wheel drive is not currently working, but it can't be that hard. I'll take that axle apart and we're going to figure it out. Then of course you see stuff like this. This bar has been bent. Somebody booger welded it back together. It is a farm tractor, but I do want to fix stuff. Like you can see right here, there's a bolt missing. I don't like that. We're going to fix this thing properly. I went ahead and bought a huge zerk fitting kit. Not sure if it's standard or metric. I bought 2 packs of metric, so we're going to go there. Already lost enough hydraulic fluid, so I went ahead and got a bucket. I ordered some lights. Only place I could find them that I really liked without being LEDs is going to be Amazon. So we're going to be replacing this. Toolbox. Every tractor should have one, but not mounted right here on the armrest. This thing is made in South Korea. I'm a fat American. Getting on and off this machine is kind of tight. We're going to remove this, and I want to replace it with a metal box. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe if we can find a spot here. Excuse me. And if you notice, the seat's been replaced with some kind of office chair. From what I heard, the last seat was cracked up. I'm leaving it. It is comfy. Joystick. I'm trying to see if the possibility is what's going on with the hydraulics on the front bucket. We're going to replace this. This is going to be all in an upcoming video. I'm just trying to go through, show the whole machine off. Let's see if I can hold the camera without dropping my expensive camera. And beautiful three-cylinder Perkins. Again, there are some stuff we're going to go through. I'm going to do full maintenance. Not sure what it would have been mounted here. That cable, this one right here, is seized. He told me something about, I guess that's like a decompression cable. I'm not 100% familiar on diesels, so you guys are going to have to forgive me. If y'all know anything about diesels, let me know. I know the bare basics. First question I did ask him was, this thing an ether baby? He's a mechanic himself, diesel mechanic of that. He kind of looked at me funny. I said, don't play. I said, if you hear that term, you know well as I know. Does it need ether to start every time? He said no. Looks like the belt's been changed here. If you notice, that down there is a GM one-wire alternator. That's why the alternator light stays on. It's been swapped out, which I'm just going to leave that. He told me he did this exhaust. He said it was just straight piped. He keeps a coffee can up here. What I'm planning on doing is chopping it right here, and I already have a flap. We're just going to put a tractor flap on this. That way, no possibility of water entering down into the motor. I'm going to clean all this up. This needs to be degreased in case of future leaks. I'd like to know, because I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but right there is like just a glob of stuff. Well, let me walk away from this. Let's walk you out here. PTO, everything works. So $900. The only thing really is not going to work is the front wheel drive, or four-wheel drive, I'm sorry. So we already know that that's one little issue we'll take care of, but that's not going to hinder it from doing its thing. Walking over here to my farm side of the properties, I'm still cleaning up and messing around over here. 2 tires. They're the correct size. These are 1 inch taller than what's on the machine. They are 7x14s. Decent tires. They almost look like brand new. I went ahead and picked them up for $100. Priced them online, dead brand new. There are 93 and some change plus shipping. So I'll take them to my tire shop and let them swap it out. These are what, and you can see this somewhere on there. It says farm use only. Clever pallet. Alright, I'm sorry. The camera for some reason had some kind of automatic shutdown. Pallet fork attachment. Can't complain. So we got that. The only other thing that we're going to do when we have the tires swapped, and I will be ending this video soon because I know I'm just babbling on. I just love this machine. The only bad part I didn't like, the guy, like I said, was a welder who originally done this. You can see this area has all been rusty. What it is the rims that came on this tractor originally were small. He cut, I guess, the original rim, the bolt pattern, and welded it to these. It's a tractor. I mean, I'm not worried about if it's in balance or not. But when I take these wheels off to go swap the tires out, we're going to wire brush all this down and give it a good fresh paint job so at least it looks good. What do you think? $900. It's a running machine. It does drive. It does need tires. I'm not going to say that this is the most like exquisite, like a fresh Kubota off the market. Yes, it needs a little bit of work. For about $500, I'm going to go ahead and order a brand new set of rear tires. I've got basically a brand new set of front tires. We'll get this thing sitting right. Hydraulic lines are coming. I've got a new joystick coming. I've got a little bit of everything coming. Best part, let's see if we can keep it under a $1,000 budget to get this thing back fully operational. I have a breakdown what I've already spent. The rear tires are really going to push my budget up, but I'm trying to be a frugal shopper. Please, again, give me a thumbs up. I love farming. I love tractors. I love being out in the country. I know it's kind of crazy. As I get this, I'm getting my little mini farm started. We need a tractor out here. Thank you guys. I love every last one of you. Give it a thumbs up. Share this video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Let me get up to 100,000 subscribers. That is my goal in life. Thank you so much.